Hey you guys, this is Crystal. Doing a review on my beauty straight yaki hair. This is my very first review that I'm doing on anything on YouTube. So I am a bit nervous, you guys. Please bear with me if I tend to ramble on a bit. Um I brought this hair maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. It is a human hair blend, so it is partially human hair and partially synthetic. I've used a lot of synthetic hair before, especially when I was on a budget or didn't want anything that would last too long and was about to change up really fast. But most of them haven't been that good. As you all know, a lot of hairs are so low grade quality when it comes to synthetic that they burn really badly when you put any type of heat to it and get all plasticky, or the worst thing ever, it sheds really badly, like your poodle. This hair has minimal shedding, and when I mean minimal, I'm not just saying that, I mean very little. Like every time you brush or comb this hair, you're not gonna get a lot of hair in your sink or all over your bathroom, which is like the worst. The second thing we ladies really hate is when we have hair and it begins to like tangle really badly. This hair does not do that. I would say actually for it to be synthetic hair, it's like a pretty good product. Like really. I mean, I've had a lot of hair that I tried to either put heat to it or, just want it to get like a natural look, very, manageable, and it turned out to be hell. The hair would shed really badly, or it would burn every time I try to put any heat to it. I wouldn't be able to achieve any curls or anything like that. This hair can be curled. I've curled it myself before. It takes heat pretty well. You don't have to worry about your hair like burning or crinkling as you try to put heat to it. It takes heat very well, even on high settings. One thing that I will say is that no matter if you have synthetic hair or you have purchased human hair, I would not advise anyone to like put a whole bunch of grease or over moisturize your hair, or even use products that are very heavy, because with any hair, it will weigh the hair down and give it a very unnatural look, and your hair is going to look all greasy and just really oily and nasty looking. So I wouldn't advise you to do that with any hair, but especially synthetic hair. With synthetic hair, if you do use products that are too heavy for it, or just too oily for the hair, all it's gonna do, you think you're really helping the hair, it's only gonna make it, get worse really fast. Like it's not going to help the hair at all. You're really damaging the hair by doing that. What I would advise, that if you have any type of synthetic hair or any type of hair weave that you have in your head, I would advise you do keep it moisturized, because once again, it is not your real hair. So it is not like having all the nutrients that real hair gets or produces naturally on its own. So with that being said, since it's not growing out of your scalp, I would advise that you keep your hair moisturized. I didn't say put a whole tub of grease on your hair or the whole bottle of oil sheen. I would not advise that. Minimal product, no matter what you use. The products that I've used that have helped me to keep the hair natural and look kind of shiny, but like in a healthy manner and not too shiny to make it look fake. I've used shea butter on the weave, and I've also used what was it? I've also used a dime sized amount of conditioner. And when you use conditioner on the hair, I would not advise you to use some really cheap products with all these chemicals or whatever in the hair that could really like break down the nutrients in the hair and make it get dry, brittle, and split ends, tangling and shedding. I would not advise you use anything like that. You don't have to go like over your budget and spend like all this money on high grade products, but I would advise you to go somewhere in the middle, like decent hair products. You get what you pay for. So if you want to prolong the life of your weave or any cheap hair, I would advise you use conditioner on it. Like, it's gonna give it not the exact same, like, fresh weave type of thing where you can shake it and everything just flows and all of that. No, sorry, it's not happening. Once your weave gets older, I mean, you can't expect it to be exactly like it was when you first took it out the pack. That's just not happening. I don't think that's even possible, but you can get somewhere close to that. When you put the conditioner on your hair and you leave it on there, you don't put a whole bunch. Like I said, a dime-sized amount. It conditions the hair, moisturizes it, and it gives it like a natural, healthy, shiny glow. And it also makes the hair softer and easier and manageable to deal with. I've done that like with this hair, and it gave it like a healthy glow. It looks really healthy. There's no split ends, no any of that going on, and this hair, like I said, has minimal shedding, which was like remarkable considering how much I paid for it. I paid anywhere from like $30 to $40 for this hair, and I have 2 packs of hair, a 16 and an 18, and this hair is like exceeding my expectations, actually, because I just wanted to try something new or whatever. I never had this hair in my head before, so I just want to see how long would it last and how it was as a product. And it's really good, really, really good, especially for it to be so cheap. Like, it's really good hair. I would advise anybody to get it, especially if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend that much money on hair. It will last you a while. You can get probably a good month to 2 months out of this hair for it to be synthetic. Maybe more, depending on how good you take care of the hair. But once again, you get what you pay for. You can't buy synthetic weave thinking that you're going to get it to last you a whole year. No, that is not what I'm saying. That's like damn near impossible. So I would not lie to you and say, oh, this hair is really cheap. It's like perfect and you're gonna get a whole 6 months to a year out of it. Hell no, you're not. But you will probably get at least a good 2 months out of it without looking a hot mess. Once again, the only thing I've used on this hair is shea butter and a dime-sized amount of conditioner. The conditioner I've used is Neutrogena, and I would advise you to use either Neutrogena, Tresemme, Nexus, like pretty good products. I would not advise you to use really, really cheap shampoo or conditioner on this hair. Do not, me personally, I would not wash any synthetic hair because, this hair is chemically treated. It's not all 100% human hair. And on top of that, the grade of the hair. So all of the chemicals and the dyes in the hair will wash out like really badly. And that is the protein and the nutrients in the hair coated on the weave to make it last longer and give it like a lustrous look. When you wash it and you put all these harsh chemicals in the hair, it is going to break down and your hair is going to look really bad. Do not do that. Like I said, Neutrogena, Tresemme, Nexus, maybe even Herbal Essence. Those are like really good products to put on the weave or whatever. And I would advise you put very minimal. Do not wash it. Do not put any shampoos on it. I would advise only conditioner. Do not even wet the hair. Just put minimal dime-sized amount of conditioner on the hair and glide it from root down to the tips of the hair. And always, always, always tie your hair up at night because you don't want any hairs brushing up against each other because that's going to cause tangling. This hair does not naturally tangle very badly on its own. It does not tangle. I've had minimal shedding. I'm not gonna lie about that. I've had minimal shedding, and I mean like this much. It hasn't been a lot of shedding going on, but tangling, no. All I have to do is take my little wig brush and brush all the way from the roots to the tip of the hair, and everything's fine. It's really manageable, and the conditioner really made a difference. Like, it really softened the hair up and made it even more manageable. So this hair is pretty good to be very cheap, and I'm a bit nervous right now. Like, this is my very first video, so guys, please bear with me. But if you have any comments or questions about the hair, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So just leave me some comments or some questions and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Thanks for watching.